All right, we're back. We're back, ready to attack, maybe eat some snacks. Now what we're working on is the hair. Take this here, separate it. Something like this. And do relatively even spacing until we get to edge. Then combine. All right. Might as well just copy this one. Move it down. Not sure how far down I should move it. That's what we'll do for now. Okay. And then these tufts on the back of the head, they must go all the way here, like this, almost. But we'll just start with these two, I think. Yeah. Actually, probably be good to model this little chunk. Okay. Hello, Nammers. Just stopping in. Ended up with a migraine. Have a good afternoon. Hey, it sounds good, Era. Hope you feel better. And Nammers, hello. Welcome. But definitely get some ibuprofen. Oh, all that jazz. Oh. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Nammers. How you doing? And all right. We're going to include these ones. Bam. Oh, hey. Nammers, thank you. Subscription. What did that say? Good. Woke up with at a decent time today. Well, thank you for the sub. Or resub. I can't tell on this side. I need to get my thing up, but thank you. Much appreciated. Super appreciated. And you're up. You just woke up. Your sleep schedule is wild. And we're going to cut all of these this way. Then take the little tippies. Plus triangulate. There. Those all look good. Then take the interior edge, deselect these, move them out, right about there. Out here, say curve. expected that to curve the back, but I guess it can't because I would have to deselect more. Right. There we go. Then I try to wake up at noon CST, so 6 p.m. my time. Lol. What timing? Hey there, Zoom. Welcome. I guess I have to put the cursor. I have to put the cursor right here. There we go. Just finished catching up on your morning stream and got a cup of tea. Nice. Well, give me some. What kind of tea? I actually just got some tea too. Wow. I got a mint tea. How do you have, Zoom? I always love saying mint tea. Feels redundant. Minty. Minty tea. A minty tea. Maybe I need a beveled edge. Got myself a bit of a snack tea. Caramelized pear with some honey and tea biscuits, of course. My God, pulling out all the stops. Some fancy ass tea. I'm so basic. Hey, Brian Russell, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're making some hair right now. Making some hair. So we have this character here that we're making, and we're kind of carving out each chunk. And we're going to make them now the opposite side. There we go. Okay. Bring back the body really quick. So those probably go right around there. I'll think if this is Zoom's avatar, Lorian. Living the good life, drinking tea, watching my Abby take shape, and all the while writing some good story for my D&D. Hey, there we go. The RP life. Just got 3-in-1 coffee blend. Well, I have no judgment. What is a 3-in-1? What's the 3 ingredients? How goes the modeling? Hello, Kai. It's going well. Welcome. How's your day going? As I choke to death. Coffee powder, milk powder, and some sugar. Interesting. Okay. I don't drink coffee with milk. Hello, Wendy. Finally got sound sorted. Well, welcome. Welcome back to the world with sound. We're working on some hair right now. Better got my food. Well, good. Got my food. Yeah, I just had lunch. How's the RAF doing? RAF is doing well. So far, I spent the weekend helping Era get his VTuber sorted, so yet to start on the RAF, but we will be getting that done, those edits done this week, for sure. That's this Lorian and the RAF are on the queue, are the main items on the queue. On the queue. And do one more? No. Bevel it, and then we'll do one more. If anyone's following this process along later, I do prefer to give it extra length on the end. Very important. For the root of the hair. But how are you doing, Kai? You surviving the snow? Yeah, apparently Kai got like a foot of snow last week. Spring's here already. Got some nice sun finally. It's coming and going every day here. It's like one rainy day and then one sunny day and then one rainy day. It's kind of nice. Um, Definitely feels like spring here. Yeah, there's actually some spots nearby where I was like, man, it'd be so nice to go and paint there. Because there's like this broken down barn, and then it's got these like yellow and blue flowers right in front of it. It's very pretty. It's like that would be one of those rustic paintings you see in a thrift store. But it is pretty. Rain is good, keeps fires down. Fair. We used to get snow in March, not so much lately. Apparently, it's been the most record breaking year in terms of heat. Not an exciting record to be breaking. They say that it yet they say that yet it's been the same weather here as the last 10 years, so I think it's a sham. Just depends on if you're in a place that's going to get hotter or drier. It's climate change, not global warming. I saw this really cool project though. Hello, Brian Russell. Do you make a low poly version as well for Quest? In this case, I will I have to double check with the client actually. I don't know if I included it in the invoice, but um, right now we're just making the PC version. But very frequently my clients do have me make a Quest version as well. Our forest fires were caused by arson. It's always the right weather for arson. Springtime. Dippies. Oh no, I need to cut down the middle. And take the tips, triangulate them. Perfect. Then get the edges. Should have just grabbed, doesn't matter. Edge loops. And deselect all those. And up top, move it forward and oh, yeah, move it forward. Then deselect the last one, move it forward more, and hit curve. Yes, yeah. Your sample size of one region has been noted. Was true he was caught recently. He went around Canada burning down the forest. That's why it was so bad here. Oh, interesting. Walk him out in front of a firing squad. Man, it's kind of ironic it's called a firing squad. And we'll take all these, separate by loose parts, and then select all of them, duplicate, flip them, merge by distance. Boom. Boom. Now we've got those back tufts. Go ahead and select all objects here, make a mirror mod. Oops, mirror mod. Bam, 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 bam. Copy to selected. That looks funny. Right about there. All right, coming together. Coming together. Hair always makes the biggest difference in making a character feel like a character. This is a method I've not seen. I prefer it when I have a stylized character. To like manually make these tubes. The half bald stage is always so funny. At least it goes this way, you know. From nothing to hair. Yeah, if I'm working with a character that has very distinct hair, I really prefer making it by hand. You could use curves. You could use curves pretty easily. I just don't really like working with curves in Blender. I usually get a lot more resolution than I need. But I think it's a nice way to work as well. Hello, Sky. Welcome back. We're definitely going to make this bigger. Oops. Up there. Fill in those horns. With the space between the horns, basically. Yeah, I can see how that make the workflow faster in some instances. It just gives me at least exactly, or not exactly what I want, but the closest approximation right off the bat. And then I just like moving them like this to start getting everything aligned. You need to extrude this though. And yeah, we'll bevel these. Perfect. Nice and sharp. All right, I'm gonna sit down now. Maybe I'll give it a go for the adopt. I swear I'll finish someday. Hey, no judgment here. Things take time. Things take time. All right. Then we'll finish this guy that we started on. This guy. we go. And then I'll actually just take this edge and duplicate it. Delete these. Extrude. So Sparkle Dog Nova clearly needs a swath of scene hair. Required. Basic requirement. Scene hair. I don't want to space it, but I will just relax it. There we go. Alrighty, looks good to me. Cool. All right. No, you need to triangulate the little tippies. Little tippies. Control plus, Control T. Then we grab the back edges. Move them forward. We select these ones. Oh wait. First, let's bevel it. It should work fine. Just got a bevel beforehand. What's breaking? Something is breaking. The drow Vickiona from BG2 made me love white hair. I've always been a fan of like a shock of white hair, especially in characters with darker skin tones. It looks so cool. Thorn, hello, welcome. Funnily enough, this character is despised by the drow. I love the drow. Check normals. No, it was the line in the middle did not like the bevel. The line in the middle did not like the bevel. Deselect those. Move it forward. Deselect those. Move it forward again. Curve. Boom. Oh, I forgot to do the tippy. Forgot to do the little tippy. The only thing I was able to kill was the demo Gorgon. In your D&D game. BG2. Okay, gotcha. I have not played it yet. I still haven't played BG3 either, even though it's basically achieved godly status among gamers. That's actually not in the middle right there. Not in the middle. No, we'll do edge loops, relax, and then scale them out. Putting the cursor right here. Awesome. Okay, then we can grab the middle. Except for the tippy. Bevel. And attach. It was an expansion. That boy's tough. Only fought him in D&D though. Fighter was one-shotting fire giants. Oh, dang. Crushing it. Oops. All right. That looks good. These will definitely have to go behind everything. Be interesting to see how we fill out the back here. It's gonna be a lot of hair. There's gonna be a lot of hair. Okay, that looks good for now. I suppose we'll do the little ear hairs now. We also need to clean up the where the earlobe connects right here. There's too much of a chunk. Too chunky. Go ahead and do it now. Also very shiny. One of these. That's still hard to see. All right, dope. We also need these little ones right there, ones that kind of come down in front of the ear. That would be good to have. Tea time. Okay, so back to the body. I think we'll hide the hair we have right now. Make a plane. What? And then we're just going to make these little chunkies right here. Still giving them a little bit more root than I expect. Bam, center. And rinse and repeat. Dun, 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 dun. Bam. All right, put that there. Bada boom. And then go for the last small little tuft. It was appreciated to see the Demogorgon's reference in Stranger Things. I enjoyed Stranger Things. Be interesting to see the final season soon. That should be coming up, right? I'm ready for it. I'm definitely a sucker for psychic powers. I think those always the coolest trope to me. Telekinesis, baby. That would probably be, if I had to choose a superpower, it'd be telekinesis, probably. Be a good one. I think they just started filming. Okay. And the never-ending story song was cool. We watched some anime on the side. Give a shout if you need anything. Will do, Zoom. Will do. And then separate by loose parts. Duplicate. Flip. Merge. Remesh. Shade smooth. I remember a forum poll way back in the day asking what WoW spell from your character you'd want IRL. Almost all the hunters listings revive pet. Oh, I need a robot. Give me the bot. Give me the bot. There we go. Something to that effect. And then we will copy the... Oh, I can't copy it again to everything else. Definitely revive pet or mend pet at least. Robot pet. No end to pet. The way you make hair is interesting. Been trying to figure out how to do stylized hair for sculpting. How did you do that? Could you explain? It is definitely quite a series of steps, but basically I'm making a flat version and then cutting it to pull it to give it volume. I do have my keystrokes here that are being displayed. It'd probably be easiest to just review, to clip it and then review it later. But also, hello, Varntex, welcome. Yeah, I like using this method for stylized hair because it makes it the most accurate to the 2D image. It's always kind of a give and take, give and take on hair, unfortunately. So I feel like this does kind of sidestep some of those problems. But yeah, so basically I start with plane. And saw loop tools being used? Yes. And that's mostly just to smooth out a lot of the edges and things like that. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this chunk right here. Give him a lot of space. Yeah, the loop tools is mostly just to keep everything kind of nicely spaced. And I mostly am using the curve feature of it right now. Here. Curve. Never thought this kind of method would result in something usable, but you've proven that wrong time and time again. Thanks. You probably could do this with a curve, like a Bezier curve, pretty easily. I just prefer this method. Sometimes curves get really annoying to work with. If you kept them flat, I think it'd be fine, and then applied the curve before you started manipulating it in 3D space. That'd probably be the easiest. Maybe I'll do that for the next chunk of hair I try. Oh, then this one. It does get slow. It is slow. But I don't know. I have a lot less to think about when I do it this way than just like hoping I'm making it look correct. I just know that I'm actually doing the right shape. But yeah, once we make a bunch of them, and we just collapse them, and then I'm selecting them and beveling them specifically with the percent width type, because that way it gives even spacing along the length of it. We're trying out the new headset. Have a good one, everyone. Ooh, excited. Let me know how it goes, Sky. Let me know how it goes. Sky just got a big screen beyond. I actually was watching, sadly, it's Bradley's Twitter earlier, or I saw a tweet he made. Watched, and he was driving. He was on a car trip right now, road trip, car trip, and using the Vision Pro while in the car. And I'm like, man, that looks awesome. Just seems so convenient. Hello, Necrosis. Welcome. Hello, hello. Setup time. Okay, so now I'm going to cut all of these. Bam. All right, that looks good. Then we grab the middle section on each of these. Deselect the lower tips. Move these forward on the y-axis. Deselect the ends. Move it forward again, and hit curve. So here's where we start using the loop tools. And that's to get it to kind of conform the edge. Then use it again to select edge loops. All these, relax them. By relaxing them back, we get us put the middle line right in the middle. Give them some more volume again with scaling. Boom. And I think I'll actually leave them right here. Or no, and then we'll make the back side just by duplicating or separating first. Duplicating, flipping, and merging. There we go. And voila. There. Et voila. Boom. Copy to this. And there we go. Okay. How do you only have 895 subs? I'll make that 896. Thank you, Necrosis. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're getting up. We're moving up in the world. It's exciting. Slowly but surely. I think I've got it. Thanks. Now all I got to do is practice. Well, good. Good. Yeah, I think also Varn text was. Oh no, sorry, I mixed up necrosis and Varn text. My apologies. Well, good. Yeah, I think it's kind of straightforward once you're doing it, but there's still a lot of tweaking either way. First 1K is the biggest hurdle. I think so. We'll probably close that gap by before the end of the month, or no, before the end of next month at least. I could probably be doing a bit more to promote, but I'm a little lazy sometimes. So I see the hair that we have here does disappear when the horns are on. So this is actually covered by the horns. That's why it's looking funny. All right, we'll do that. Boundary loop. And then I'm going to go back to using the sharp tool to rotate these and get them nice and curved. I'm also going to curve them this way, top axis. Missed one. Missed one. Okay. What about there? Seems all right. And then we'll select the boundary loop, extrude into the head. Select here. Boom, 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 bevel. Looks a little odd. Let's actually move it down first, then looks a little goofy. Just try moving these ones directly in. There we go. I follow Reptile Guy's channel pre 1K. Past that point, the subs per month really started climbing. Interesting. He got a silver button a couple years later. Okay. Reptile Guy. I was sculpting in ZBrush, trying to figure out how to do hair. It was such a pain after I had already sculpted the entire body. Yeah, I think the difficulty with starting with learning sculpting is that you kind of want to apply it to everything. But I do think that a lot of times there are actually better ways to make things than sculpting. if you get a little bit of subdivision modeling or just like normal modeling skills under your belt, suddenly a lot of things seem quite feasible to do. And you can approach it in just kind of a more straightforward way. Sculpting a lot of times brings out some of the issues that I have with drawing, which is just it's generally a little imprecise. You're generally not getting like you don't always have the easiest way to manipulate things with a drawing, or you just engineer something in 3D with a 3D model. It's a lot easier to think about sometimes. True. It's just smart to figure out different techniques and tricks you can apply and good ways to create anything you need in multiple ways. 100%. 100%. It is all about what suits the process best. Hope you're having a great day today. Thank you, Goo. Same to you. Welcome. Happy Monday. And to everyone else that's lurking out there. Hope you're all having an amazing day. Go ahead and boundary loop. Still bald boy right now. Bald boy. That sounds rude. Set the origin to the geometry. And I think I'll just duplicate these. I don't know, something like this. Kind of what it will look like. And we'll move it up a little ways. Maybe. The eyes are a little bigger right now than what we have in the reference image. Not like huge amount bigger though. I just think maybe the where all the hair comes together feels a little too far away. It needs to be closer. IDK of Zoom is still here, but is this character an imp type guy? Imp type guy. Excuse me. Need to learn how to make hair like this. Just one step at a time. It's not too bad. I did go kind of narrate this process a little bit while I was working. So you can always go back to the VOD. The VOD. It's gonna be a lot of hair. It's gonna be a lot of hair. It's kind of the special case in our D&D world. It's from a plane called the Void, which is a realm in between the other realms. Ooh, interesting. Sam, but using McDonald's apps for the past week, can you guess how many points I have already? 200. I have no idea what... I honestly have no context on what a normal or what an expected amount would be there. Oh, I never did the side ones. Or no, I did. That's these ones. Okay, so we'll take these again. Take the edges. So basically every pound you spend, you get 100 points. Gotcha. And what are you at? I have a 10,000 points right now. Hey, no judgment. I like McDonald's. Not necessarily as a company, but you know, I love me some hamburgers. Some cheeseburgers, actually. I like McDonald's cheeseburgers more. Wait, yeah. So someone gets socks from whatever promo thing is happening. I won socks from McDonald's. That's within the week, man. Oh my goodness. Power user. Rather get Five Guys Smash Burger or Red Robin personally. Oh, I do like Red Robin. They got good milkshakes. Was that Sam's Discord? Lol, I couldn't remember. From what? It took $100 to get them for me. So I guess it's rare. 100 pounds, excuse me. Determination. Oh, all right. I'm not on local. Do do. Da 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 da. I think these ones here actually do need to rotate a little bit more and kind of be these in between spots. And then one more right here. Something to that effect. And then one more chunk here. I don't know. Something like that. Object, link object data. That way I can make, oh no, take that back. I want to link these objects together. Boom. Just to fill in those gaps. Also, IDK, how much McDonald's socks are worth because I see someone selling them for 25,000 pounds. That was a 2023 event. I have the 2024 ones. Can you imagine they are worth that much? I mean, man, might as well go for it. Feel like you don't have much of a you don't have much to lose if you try to sell it at that level. Not lose much to, you have everything to gain. That's a better way to put it. Everything to gain. It's crazy to me how much Pokemon cards are worth. That blows my mind. Or the resale value of Pokemon cards. Fill in those gaps. I'd expect them to be solid gold. Pokemon 1's like, damn, yeah, it's nuts. It is nuts. You know what's bad? When I was young, I did collect Pokemon cards, had a whole map of them. Eventually, I threw them out. Now some of those cards are worth hundreds. Yeah, I was just reading some Reddit posts about like some family member that threw away someone's like anime collection. It's like genuinely those things were worth like 50 grand or something like that. Then it gets pales in comparison to missing the chance at investing in bitcoins or something. There. I had football cards that I threw away. What's going to be real big? Chip stocks. That'd be my guess. I mean, Nvidia seems situated to only go up. That's too much. Oops. Just try to kind of offset them, I guess. Still not quite what I want. That's okay. No, that's too much. These are just too long right here. Also, seeing how much a CSGO knife can be. I've never enjoyed CSGO. I enjoyed the team deathmatch, but I just don't have the patience to put a bomb down. Built different. Hello, Gamer Headshot. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing well. How are you doing? What have you been up to? I heard a story about a guy's account that got hacked and he had $2 million worth of skins in the account. The hacker tried to sell them all quickly, but the guy got all his stuff back He's so lucky. I think if you're a $2 million customer, Steam support's going to go out of their way to help you. You're a direct percentage of their yearly revenue. It is nuts to me how rich Gabe Newell is. Like, I just did not comprehend his level of wealth. Like, it makes sense when you really put your noggin to it, but gosh dang, like, man, he's mega rich. God dang. Oh, getting a headache. All right, we're filling in the hair though. It's looking good. These ones might need a little bit more. Do I keep them sharp? They kind of look nice sharp. Definitely looks more anime, but it feels a little bit fluffier on the head there. Thing is, the hacker got help with Steam support services just because the hacker somehow knew security questions or whatever it was. Interesting. Actually, why don't I just select all the hair? Grab this, and we're just going to give it a little bit more lump or rump, a little more volume. Plump a rump, plump a rump. Okay, feeling good. Then we'll also take these ones. Boundary loop. Convert. That's a waste of time. We just grab them here. Turn off connected, or turn on connected, and move them back. Excuse me. Give some variation. Kind of pull these hairs apart just a little. I can even see where you got your panel from on that website. My panel? For like my blender theme. My blender theme. My chat above. Custom. Okay. Customize my Twitch panel, add more stuff. Looks a lot better. I see, even see where you got your panel from on that website. Yeah, I think I grabbed it somewhere. I just had the, I just took the, the image and edited it. I don't think I downloaded anything. Just took like a screenshot and modified it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I need like an intermediary shape for these. Why don't I have access to these ones here? Oh, because they're, gotcha. No, make single user object data. Then we'll go to soft selection, turn off connected only. And we're just going to kind of move these down. Fill in that space a little bit better. Don't want to move them too much, but something like that looks nice. Got a lot of anime fluff. I'm trying so hard to get affiliate, but streaming VR games doesn't get that much follows. Yeah. It's still not mainstream. Not yet. Not yet. Getting there. But it'll take a little while. Okay, something like that. VRChat is good, but I prefer to have full body to stream to make it more entertaining and make TikToks. There's some really cool motion capture options becoming available. Seems to me like motion capture and like making animations from just video is going to be quite accessible very quickly. So I would definitely keep an eye on that. Also, because I think that will first allow you to make animations or TikTok in like Blender or something a little bit easier. But then also eventually it will make full body motion capture quite easy because you can just webcam to do it, which I think was at the latest GDC, Steam showed off or Valve, Steam, showed off a motion capture solution that just used cameras, which is super cool. I think that makes the most sense to me anyway. It's like, does anyone really want to be wearing a bunch of VR gear? I don't think so. I've been so much happier uh, with my Quest because there's no wires. It's like, no, you're totally fine. Trust me, I can do that myself, regardless of anyone else. I have the power to do that all on my own. A honed skill. No, you're not distracting me at all. Man, look at that fluff. Look at that fluff. I would like to just close the gap without creating any more strands because there's already so much hair. I think it'd be weird to just go out of the way to make more and more. So we're going to go in here, turn off connected only. Just try to kind of bring it all up. Bring daddy. The lyrics, I don't know. It looks worse on text because there's so much. No, you're totally fine. Please do not worry. Trust me, this morning I was ranting about technology, about AI. I'm like all aboard the singularity right now. That's all I can really think about uh, at the moment. There's so many cool things happening right now with where technology's going. And I just like kind of came to the realization it's like, man, we really need to start getting ready for that kind of stuff. This kind of change that's on the way. This looks a little stretched there. Okay, very close. Very close. Almost there. Just close that gap a little bit more. Good. Just move it up a little. There we go. Go. Like if Meta added eye and face tracking, it would have been best headset to get. I mean, sounds like they're about to drop another headset right now. With they're doing all these price reductions and stuff. Oh, I think it's coming. I think it's definitely coming. They have to start coming out with features that are going to make them more tempting than the Quest Pro, or at least in the eyes of the market, is like making them a competitor. So I think the next headset's probably going to be pushing like a lot of new features. I'm also waiting for a new headset with actual new stuff. Same. I don't see the point in getting a new headset until there are features like that. Unless I was getting something like the Big Screen Beyond or the Quest, the Vision Pro, something that's just like so clearly head and shoulders above other headsets. Beyond is nice, but so much money just to reduce weight, meh. If I was in VR more often, if I wanted to enter VR permanently, then or in for longer sessions, then I would get it. we go. Looking good. Kaiser, hello. Like, bro, Quest Pro went from 500 pounds now when I just bought the Quest 3. Haha. Kaiser Punk, hello. I've started learning hair particle system blender. Nice, but I don't how understand how much hair take up in the system. They don't increase triangle count. I don't understand how to measure if it's optimized or not. Please help. So in hair systems, if I make a hair system, it's curve, empty hair. So we make a hair. Oh, you know what? This may have changed. What version of Blender are you in? Four point oh. So I think it's hair is now using the geometry nodes. In order, so basically you need to use a geometry node system to turn your hair into mesh. If you go to your stats up here, you turn on stats, you should be able to see some reflection of it. And geometry nodes should give you that information as well. But basically you need to convert your geometry node hair system into a mesh. And that way you'll have the mesh version that you bring into the game. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how it works now. Hey, no problem. I hope I'm pointing you in the right direction. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, but yeah. But I hope you're having a good day, Kaiser. Thanks for coming by. A little bit too poofy. Let me shrink it back down. There we go. Need to fill in these gaps here. I'll have to duplicate a few more strands. But I do have to go to the restroom. I'll be right back, y'all. One moment. I'm back. Well, rest well in that room. I will. I'm so well rested now. And 40 pounds lighter. Sounds full of poop. Also, I got a cupcake. I have a cupcake. They're very good. Embarrassing. Lurking for dinner, may not be back before you end. Sounds good, Wendy. Enjoy your dinner. Well, it's already 3:42. Wow. Quick day. Quick day. Getting Dragon Ball Z vibes with the hair. Have to do some stuff to break up the uniform quality of it. All right, sitting down again. Sitting down, shitting down. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I can't see anything. Sublime. What a great band. All right, let's make a backup copy. We've done enough work to warrant ensuring we don't lose anything. Then I'm going to hide the hair. I'm going to start combining things into the head object. Sure, that's really nice and smooth. Don't want any sort of sharp angles here. All right, but we do have a little bit of a tendon here, which we can apply. That, and mostly just implying that it's there. Okay. Then we'll do the head, or the torso, excuse me. After questifying one of my bases, there's a big empty chunk on the UV map, so I plonked the free real estate guy in there on the texture. Amazing. Powerful memeage. Powerful memeage. Oop. I always love these little tendons. Satisfying to make. Tendons. Tendons. All right. Then we'll do the torso. For the rest of the torso. So what is the res at? 0.001. 0.001. Okay, this one shouldn't need too much cleanup. Just the tiniest amount of mesh filter. Okay. Combine. It's only emptying because I'm trying to keep the overall mapping the same. So if you retexture the main base, you can just make a hole where the eyeball is and pop it in as is. No need to repaint about 95% of it. There's a lot of satisfaction in just like kind of restructuring everything to make it optimized. Hello, Fallout. Welcome. It is going well. Appreciate you asking. Hope you're having a good day. How's your day going, Fallout? Been better, had COVID the last 5 days. My goodness. It's on the end of it now, thankfully. Well, I hope you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better. That's definitely rough, though. Weird. But but yeah, line the torso first. Dimples. Do do. Hmm. A little too much body definition. For now, we'll leave it as is, but I may undo some of that. For now, let's go ahead, take these objects, combine them. Hello, as the dude. Welcome. Welcome back. Have you ever been to SIGGRAPH or been featured there, Sam? You're very talented. I would be amazed to be featured there, but thank you. I have been to a SIGGRAPH. I even went to one in person back when I lived in LA, which was kind of cool. I think I went to one in person. But I do love SIGGRAPH. Mostly for the technical papers. That's usually what I'm there for, or usually what I'm watching videos for. But thank you again. That's very kind of you to say. But I'm featured on my own YouTube channel every day. Self-featured. There we go. A little bit of an elbow. So what I realized the other day that kind of blows my mind about arms is that the bone here on the bottom of your arm, it doesn't move for the most part. It's the rest of your arm moves around it. Like the top bone pivots, but your bone here on the bottom of your arm, it doesn't move at all. It's just the muscle around your arm that's moving. But that one stays still. Isn't that weird? You basically have a stick, and then the rest of your hand and arm moves around it. I was really thinking about that the other day. I was like, there's nothing to it. It's just a little, I don't know. Maybe that's more obvious to other people. I was kind of grossed out mildly by it. I don't know. I don't know. I think the legs are mismatched. Does that mean? I think the knees are too tall. And Use the work on the butt. Butt and groin. Just gonna get things situated. I feel like there's like a lack of stability in the legs. I don't know how to describe that. It doesn't feel like it's supporting the character. I'm gonna put my cursor here. So I can rotate the leg like this. And then move this back. That feels better. All right. Better. I don't think we'll finish the full body today. But we got pretty darn far. We got another hour worth of work. Solid progress. And for anyone that is curious about my process, I just want to say that I'll be making this character into a playlist. So if you review the playlist on my YouTube, you'll see that each thumbnail will give you an idea of what I did that day. So if you ever want to review what I do for specific parts of the process, you will have the recordings to go back to at least see me do it live. I hope to make a course for it eventually, but in the meantime, I think that will be a good compromise while I get other information prepared. That's better. And let's turn it up to 0.001. Turn off the mirror for right now. An odd balance. Giving the calf form, we still need to make it feel somewhat thin to match the design. Maybe we could make the knee a bit thicker. Bam. Fuck. It always wants to zoom out to include these ones. Too shiny. It's pretty. Still think the leg's probably a little long on the bottom limb. Okay. All right, but I think my interest in sculpting is waning towards the end of the day, so we're going to focus on starting the clothing instead, because I can just use subdivision modeling for that, and that should fill out the rest of the day. We've got about another hour worth of work at the moment. Oh my gosh, the extra objects thing is good, except that it gets in the way. All right. So let's move this over. So we've got these big pants. We've got a little chest plate, a little vest, these pieces of on the shoulder, these little bands on the leg. Okay, we'll start with the pants. Pants and vest. Not pants, they're shorts. Let a mirror, the mirror up top. And right, the crotch of these kinds of pants is much lower, so probably right about here. And then we'll take the middle section, flatten it, or no, delete it, extrude it like this. There we go. So now we've got some pants. I'm going to switch the view to studio, random. Cool. Sculpt shorts. Then we'll make another curve. This will be the start of the vest. Again, another mirror and another subdivision. extrude to the center. Delete the bottom. Actually, we'll delete this whole edge right here. Delete this one too. Extrude this. Bam. Okay. Start of this little vest. Bam. Boom. Stop it. Okay. Really? Okay. Fight in Blender. Cool. Hello, Live Junior 120. Welcome, Boa Tarde. Good afternoon. Same to you. Boa Tarde to you. Or as if that's what it means. I'm pretty sure it means good afternoon. There we go. Little corners are peaked. So they kind of go like this. Imp 2, a little bit, yeah. Definitely a similar thing. And again, for some reason, I always do two avatars that have a similar theme right next to each other. There's always some theme for every two avatars that I do. I don't know how that happens. Cool. This looks good. Right, and then there's a big scroll on the back. I keep thinking this is a cape of some sort, but it's just a scroll. There's a dagger in the pants. We have these chains we'll need to make. This will be really fun. These little dots here, I'm gonna make that in Blender. Make the actual geometry for those because I think that will make them look real good. Real good. All right, let's also start on the hat. Do a circle of 16 this time. Subdivision. About there's where it, so it goes past the ears. Substance Painter can replicate those dots on the pants. I think it definitely can. Definitely can. Entirely doable in Substance Painter as well. But I found that I really enjoy. There's a lot of power in being able to make it in with geometry as well. Gives you some crisp details. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. There we go. Then we'll add a solidify. Excuse me. Oh, the horns poke through. That's cute. If that's the case, we kind of have to position it a little differently. Excuse me. All right, very cool. A good start. Excuse me. Cool. Something like that. Might be too far back, but like that. Connected only. Like that. All right. Good stuff. Yes. Big hat. Big hat. The angle of it's kind of odd, though. It's better. It does look like it's a little pointed on this side. Is it a triangle or a wide brim? Double check. Is the brim of the hat pointed or round? Screenshot actually. Boom. Hat. Art. Give him the hat. Getting there. All right, good start. Good start. I see things are progressing. Yeah. Well, there's still more sculpting to do on the body, but we're at a good point to actually start making the clothes. Mostly just getting a little tired of sculpting today. So, hard to sculpt for 8 hours or 6 hours. Swear the Twitch sound was gone until I realized that everyone was on silence. Yeah, I do it's a little quiet here on my stream. I just can't I struggle listening to music and work, so I have to find a balance there. Just wanted to keep just you know, surprise you. Surprise. Make another circle of 8. Bada boom. Slap another subdivision on there. Mirror. Of course. Boom. Bada boom. Oh, looks good. Grease this. Extrude down. Grease this one too. Wow, I gotta stand up. Well, thank you, Corn Father. I appreciate that. I think we're coming together quickly. That's when I wanted to switch to be its own object. A little bit easier to control. Why model city when you can model standing up? Exactly. Yeah, all of you have to stand up now. I require it. I demand it. I'm just kidding. Some people just won't stand for it. Blowing my standing desk, I feel called out, lol. Zoom, that pun was... You're killing me. Killing me. Sandy desk a trend? I don't know if it's a trend, but certainly feel like it's been really nice. It's been nice to have. That's for sure. It got talked about in the news for a bit some years back, probably during COVID. This one was pretty cheap, only about 200 bucks online. You know, nothing. It's a little pricey, but if you're standing all day for work, seemed worth it to me. Sometimes you want to give your legs a stretch, and it's nice to be able to keep working and not lose the flow while doing it. Absolutely. I mean, sitting's just not very good for you at all. Sitting's pretty bad. It's hard on your body. Um, oh. Random question. What do you prefer? No bass or bass on a speaker or headphones? I mean, I think ideally headphones are the best form of music. Nothing really compares in my mind to headphones. I mean, if you could also feel it in your like your chest and stomach too, that'd be good. Um, but definitely for me, headphones reign supreme. Now, it's all before COVID, but the trends new media can range from actual global trends, just something journalists saw once on Reddit. Rather have too much bass and play with the EQ than having no low end at all. I mean, bass or no bass? Are you referring to like the fish? I also prefer the fish with headphones on. Drop the fish. Bass, bass, bass. Boom. But yes, I do prefer to have my music uh with bass for sure. Ooh. But headphones, only way to go. All right, looking pretty solid. Time to get some food and space out in front of a movie before bed. Have a nice rest of your day, all. Sounds good, Arctic. Enjoy your day as well. Thank you for hanging out, and I will catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow. Good night. Good night. You want to see more bass? Go to a concert. Fair? I still prefer headphones over a concert because you can hear everything kind of as intended, I guess. feel like a lot of the times at a concert, like you only hear the bass, or it's harder to hear farther out. My ears are sensitive though. As intended and without the ear damage. Well, I'm pretty sure I gave myself tinnitus with headphones, but definitely in my left ear I have mild tinnitus in there. Hard to say because I also did a lot of swimming, which apparently is actually pretty hard on your ears as well. My dad has a proper speaker system, good quality stuff, and it's interesting when you can hear and feel the deep bass some songs have that even my headphones can't quite pick up. Turn your volume up to the max with extra bass. Bass. I have been listening to a lot of techno dance hall music lately. When I do running or working out, I really like. I think that's a good fit for that kind of thing. But it's a an example of Warwick's theme from League of Legends. There's a deep bass drop at the start of that song that shakes the room on those speakers, but my headphones barely hears it at all. Interesting. Visited the National Library of Sweden today to do some work. Didn't know beforehand you are not allowed to bring in much at all. Got to put all your belongings in a plastic bag and have the guard approve it. No food or drink allowed either. A bit annoying, but it was a nice building. Well, that's definitely a bummer. Do you think it's the security's up because of the attack in Russia? I mean, you hear the bass, but it's so much harder with those speakers. It's crazy. OBS have an option to put modifiers on mic and you can change the pitch and the low. Is that going to work? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really put music on. I struggle working and listening to music at the same time. I think they just care about preserving the books a lot. Don't want any liquids getting on the pages, I guess. Fair. Camera's out of focus. No! That's the wrong one. Boom, boom. Oh, wait, no. I have to go here, here, and there. Okay. There's the right button. I just saw some video of the like the prime minister of Sweden or something in like a meeting or an interview, and he was gigantic. All right, have a good one. I'm heading off. Sounds good, Varntex. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out. I will catch you tomorrow. I'll be here the rest of the week. I stream every day. Hope to see you soon. I'm here every day. Let me check the OBS. There's also a special room where you can look at the Codex Gigas. Have you ever heard of it? It's an absolute giant book, often called the Devil's Bible. It's believed to be the world's largest preserved medieval manuscript. Oh, that's super cool. I was just hearing about this technique that's getting developed um, for basically what they're doing is they have all these manuscripts, these scrolls that they wouldn't be able to pull apart without breaking it. Um, so they're now able to do like scanning, I think like MRI scanning or something, and using AI, they can pull apart like which like wrap or level layer it is, so they can extract all the text out of all these scrolls that they just literally would not have been able to do anything with otherwise. Uh, Interesting to see what comes out of that. Technology's cool, yo. Oh, I know way. That sounds really cool. It is really cool. It's interesting to see what that kind of stuff is enabling. Really good data extraction. Forgotten knowledge recovered. There was a someone made some comment recently of just like when you think of math, it's like been a few people, and math is such a good example of how like there's a lot of knowledge that if one person didn't think of, then no one thinks of it. And it would be interesting to know how much how much stuff there is out there that people have put a lot of thought into that we just like uh don't even think about these days, you know. Could be math. If it's any sort of like math, that could really help. um Anyway, just fun to, it's interesting to know that there is a lot of value left in like history. uh Still sad about the Library of Alexander, or no, what was it? What was the library that burned down? Was that the right one? I believe so. Something like that. You had it. Perfect. We'll do a cut here, and a cut here. Interesting. Man, I freaking love the relax tool. So good. Loop tools is the best. The best. Makes me sad sometimes knowing that so much data and information goes lost when we have written down such a small sliver of it. unfortunately. It's true. Just like looking at was it the Olmecs or something in South America? Like clearly had a very good understanding of like astronomy and stuff. They're able to. They have these like stones that they've placed all around South America. That all point to like true north. Um, it's just interesting to think. It's like, oh yeah, they probably figured out that the Earth is round. Not every society figured that one out. I mean, heck, there's people even now that don't believe that. All right, looking pretty good. I think we'll just start assigning some colors. This is more the cloth that's this color. Drop the metallic on that one. Big blue hat. It would be interesting to train a neural network based on the knowledge available at a specific time, like an AI trained on information recorded before the 17th century, and see how it would act and what values it would have. She's the witch! Off with the head! Hello, Skyfire. Welcome. Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. The stream. You did catch us towards the end of the stream, but we still have a little while longer until the day ends. Probably have another 20 minutes or so. 20 minutos. But how's your day going, Skyfire? What are you up to? Which thing are you using to stream from both Twitch and YouTube? It is called Restream, and the free version allows you to stream up to 3 sites. Oh, looks like my internet's dying again. Come on, internet. Why? Why? Oh. Just have to bear with me. Well, the stream's almost over either way, so I'm not gonna fuss too much. No, I'm a fusser. I'm a mother fusser. Been hanging with friends and laughing. Good. Also been planning stream virality if when I join to event when it starts next month. Well, I think you will definitely be able to attend. I'm pretty sure they're almost always public, so I wouldn't worry too much in that regard. But it is exciting. gonna be a fun one. That is for sure. All right, let's start thinking about these chains. Make a new collection in here for the chains. You could stream to more than 3 websites. What additional websites would you stream to? I'm streaming to Facebook right now, to Kick, X, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. So I'm on all 5 right now. The most populated one is Twitch, then YouTube, and then Kick and Twitter are tied. I don't think anyone watches me on Facebook, though. If I could stream to any, it would probably be TikTok. But TikTok's annoying to hook up to. So I have yet to do that. Also, there's a lot more trolls there. Yeah, I have a little page that I stream to. Shout out Facebook if anyone's on there. I don't think anyone is, but suppose you never know. All right, so we're gonna make a curve. Move it out here. Then I'm gonna make a chain. It'll be actually, if I go edit, preferences, add curve. I guess both. And we'll look for a good fit. Something that will work nicely. Ellipse. Actually, let's take a circle, duplicate it, find these, delete this one, that one. Can I not join these? I won't, never mind. So technically, 3 days off from work and just virality, if I enjoy it and viewers basically like it, follow and ask questions in chat, then I suppose I could stream as much as I can and enjoy as much as I can. Well, absolutely. I think either way, you're going to have a fun time. Very fun time. Okay, we're just going to do a plane. Shrink it down. We'll move the chains to their own segment for right now. I'll take this one. Then we will bevel it. Like that. Indent it. Or maybe extrude it actually. And then delete it. Okay. Then we can add an array that is always a relative offset of 0.5. And I believe I can add an empty to merge it. We'll add a empty plain axes. We'll call array chain. Okay. There we go. I don't like TikTok. Fair. Take 3 days off. Oh, I read that. So how much furry art can you make before you're considered a furry? Asking for a friend. Once you consider yourself a furry, I mean, I hit over 100 avatars that are mostly furries. I think that it'd be hard for me to say that I'm not a furry at that point. You just kind of opted into the club once you do enough work. Cool. All right, we got a chain now. And then a subdivision. And I guess thickness a little bit more. There we go. Not much about how art's more about like how you, if you think you're furry and you're interested, it's always up to you as far as I can tell. Well, I don't have first son or anything, but maybe it'll creep up on me. Who knows? Freddy Fazbear creeping up behind you. Yeah, doing stuff for money doesn't necessarily make it resonate with you. I certainly don't mind being considered a furry. I think that it would be weird for me to be like, oh, I do furry art 24/7, and but I'm not furry. It'd feel a little weird. We can move this to hidden. It's gonna be chain. It's more like I like animals, human like traits, share some passion, dedication. I'm interested to be furry and part of fandom. Same as being furry anthro artist. Excuse me. All right, so this one goes and connects the jacket. So we'll turn that back on. Are you guys furries? I'm curious now. I it's not necessarily something I follow furry artists. I don't go out of my way to consume furry art for the most part. um, but I don't mind being part of the club. Um, so will that mad science avatar you might eventually someday possibly make be furry? I was thinking of having like a werewolf or either some form of transformation would be fun. Yes, I'm a furry. I am. I don't have any furry characters, though I do hang out with furries here and there. I do not consider myself one. I like their art though. Yeah, Zoom's more of like a robo furry. Guys, access for affinity. I have made an account there. Um, but I think I made one post and I never really went back. For better or worse. Oop, what did I just do? I just broke something. Lucas is quite humanish too. That's fair. That's very true. I would say the robot boy, but more non-human for sure. Yeah, I think that there's an interesting dichotomy between like liking characters that aren't human versus being a furry. Like, there's definitely some sort of balance there, I guess. There we go. Look at that. How cool is that? Chain. Chain. Swinging the chain, swinging the chain. Awesome chain. Thank you. I want to get that nice bright yellow. That looks fantastic. Fantastic. Give me the dot. There we go. Give me the dot. Blinged up. Blingy boy. Blazinga. Blazinga. Chest piece is metallic. Perfect. Yeah, it's like a little piece of armor. Oh, it's Mithril. Oh, very cool. Does Mithril exist in all D&D set? Or wait, is Mithril specific to Lord of the Rings? Or am I thinking they call it something else in Lord of the Rings? Which I think the only thing that could generally hit him is only his like heart that's real. Gotcha. Okay, very cool. I was trying to think back and remember if Mithril was for D&D in general or Lord of the Rings. That's pretty cool. I do love Lord of the Rings. All right. I think we're at a good spot to go ahead and take a break or call it the day. Call it for the day actually, because it's already 5 p.m. Wild. Ooh, but I'm going to go ahead. He has a core. Oh, is that in one of these images? I'd love if you want me to make that too, I'd be happy to. I just remember it from Terraria, not gonna lie. Fair. Fantasy culture has really made it its own. Mithril adamantite. Orichalcum. Orichalcum? Where are they getting that? All right. It is time for me to call it for today. Thank you all for hanging out with me. It has been a fantastic day. Fantastic start to the week. I hope you're all having a great Monday. Yeah, we're going to be able to finish this sculpting pretty quick, I think. Maybe all the sculpting tomorrow. Hopefully all the sculpting. We'll get pretty close either way. Now, we cannot see his course, so we need to make it, I think. Okay, perfect. Orichal, what now? Icalcum. Oricalcum. And have a great rest today. I will. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Much love to all of you. I will catch you all very soon. And yeah, enjoy your day. I'm kind of spaced out right now. Later, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Ez. Thank you, Skyfire. Zoom, Windy, Corn. Anyone else that's lurking? Arctic, if you're out there. No, Arctic already headed out. Era. But I'll catch you all very soon. Sky. Sorry if I'm missing anyone there. Stream's getting busy, which is a good thing. But yeah, catch you all very soon. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.